And eyes here next, Megan. Thank you.
Oh, Megan, are you looking incredible or what?
You know, hip hop from the beginning has kind of told you what it is, in terms of a lot of the male artists, in terms of the mainstream. And I think women, just their presence in hip hop pushes back against that and challenges it.
Right here. And Saweetie. Saweetie, the front of that dress one more time. Saweetie, just a glimpse back.
Women played a major role in all four aspects of hip hop culture: graffiti, breakdancing, DJing, and emceeing. There is no hip hop without women, in all facets of it.
I think what women contribute to hip hop is a different perspective and diversity. And I feel that we contribute that balance when it comes to what hip hop truly is.
Right here. Thank you.
To be honest with you, hip hop for me, it actually, and this might sound a little unbelievable, but it's true, it really saved my life. And when I got involved in hip hop, that became my outlet and my way to express myself.
What inspired me to become a rapper was the way music made me feel. Music made me feel like there wasn't a care. It took you to a time and space and place in your life.
Said my neck really the deli got cold cut diamonds. After I decided, I just started really rapping like almost every day. Like I had like a schedule. Like I would work at 9, I would get up like at 6 in the morning and at least write like a song or listen to a beat or something before I went to work. When I got home, before I went to sleep, and made sure I wrote something before I went to bed.
I was just a writer. I was writing battle raps. I was ready for lunch and recess to come, to go and battle the guys. And it just became it. I never thought I'd become famous. It just became another passion of mine.
You had voices like MC Lyte, like Yo-Yo, like Roxanne Shante in the earlier days, and kind of more as we progress, where there were these very kind of strong feminist voices that were just by their mere presence resisting the patriarchy and the misogyny and the sexism in hip hop.
Hip hop is very violent to women. It's constantly we're being thrashed, beat. We don't get to consent. It takes us out of our bodies. And thinking about the role of like colorism, and thinking about the way the industry like treats dark-skinned artists, like at some point, because again, the greatness of hip hop is that we are getting to carve out something new.
As a female MC, you had to gain the respect, you know, and you had to show up and show out. You had to really be able to like rumble with the fellas. And if you weren't able to do that, then you weren't really making it. Especially for me in Atlanta, like I was on shows with, you know, I could name 1 million male rappers, you know, and I'm the only female on the ticket, and I have to go out there and work triple as hard.
As far as like the hypersexualization of femmes and like sex selling all the time, I think it can be, I think it's a little oversaturated.
Queer women artists are there, but because their sexuality threatens male masculinity, there aren't a lot of them that center their sexuality.
Understand the assignment. My hopes for the future of hip hop is definitely to see more queer people in the mainstream. There's so many talented queer acts. We definitely have such an interesting angle to share as far as just like humanity.
It's kind of the time right now is so fresh for women artists in terms of like a plethora of them. I think that, you know, there will definitely be more female artists in different categories.
Even with all the misogyny, with all of the with everything, women in rap are still being innovative. We're still reclaiming our time, our body, and the multiple expressions of our womanhood or being femme, you know?
That was good.